More music.
Oh my god.
Here goes.
Blazing across the airwaves right now.
Get ready.
Now this is Freddie McGregor, and you're tuned into the baddest rhythm of all time.
Grant's Rock Warehouse is trying to change the world one track at a time.
Are we on the air?
Yes, you are.
More music, more of the time.
Grant's Rock Warehouse.
Don't understand what's going on here.
Welcome to Grant's Rock Warehouse and to another episode of the Warehouse Saturday Morning Serial Club. This morning we're going back to 1970 and taking a look at the album Lancelot Link and the Evolution Revolution that was released on ABC Records. We're going to take a look at it. Let's do it.
Crank it up and piss off the neighbors. Grant's Rock Warehouse.
Guess, girl, you drive me crazy. Cause every time I look, girl, you've turned around. Though you've got me hooked, my feet ain't on the ground, on the ground, on the ground. Sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, love you. Sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, love you. Sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, love you. Sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, love you. When you're in my arms, you say you're mine forever. You'll never do me harm, we'll always be together. There's something in your eyes makes me kinda wonder, are you telling lies? Am I going under? Am I going under? Underneath your spell, girl, you gotta tell me. Cause girl, I can't tell, I can't tell, I can't tell. Sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, love you. Sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, love you. Sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, love you. Sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, love you. First you tell me yes, and then you tell me maybe. Now you tell me yes. Girl, you drive me crazy. Cause every time I look, girl, you've turned around. And though you've got me hooked, my feet ain't on the ground, on the ground, on the ground. Sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, love you. 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 Sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, love you.
I do not sleep. Actually, I did sleep. Well, we had a Patreon listening party last night. It was fantastic. That was a lot of fun. It was fun. I love it. Oh, it's just been a crazy week here in the warehouse. We did a Spy Mob show. Alex was on the show for little known bands and hit it out of the park. It's just been, but this week's been very busy, busier than normal because I didn't do any other shows. I mean, I didn't do like, little known, I didn't do like, God, the brain. What, give me a show that I do. I can't remember. Like the hometown album show. I didn't crank one of those out. I didn't crank out a Vinyl Vault show. It's just been all group shows. It's just been a lot going on this week. Plus, kids, it's birthday week. The annual Byron and Grant birthday bash will be Sunday. We're going to do 3 hours of birthday. Well, it's Byron's picking stuff. I'm picking stuff. It's probably going to be all over the map, but this is like the 4th year we've done it, maybe 3rd year. So we do it every year, but Byron and I were talking about it and we decided we're going to do 3 hours. And I went, all right, let's do 3 hours. So we'll be starting that at 7 p.m. on Sunday. So just an hour earlier, but please come by, hang out. It should be fun. Listening parties are always where it's at here in the warehouse. And what else? Tomorrow, psychedelic breakfast at 9 a.m. That's traditional. And the week after, Angie Moon will be back on the Sunday. Anyway, I'm so glad everybody's here. Anyway, it is cool sitting here in the air conditioner. So, but I have to keep this. It's got to be cool in here because it generates a lot of heat. All right. Anyway, today, we're looking at Lancelot Link. Now, this record came out 1970 on ABC Records. This is very bubblegum. Could you call this psych pop? Maybe. I don't know. I find that this record is a lot more bubblegum. And this was tied directly to the, well, if you remember it, if you were a kid around this time, you had to remember it was tied into Lancelot Link's Secret Chimp from 1970 to 1972. So, the chimpanzee group consisted of Lancelot Link, Tonga on guitar, Matahari, Debbie on tambourine, Bananas Marmoset, Blackie on drums, and Sweetwater Gibbons on organ, keys. And if you ever looked at any footage from this era, he's also, Sweetwater is playing a Vox Continental organ. So they dressed up, I know, you couldn't make this show now, but they put the chimps in colorful hippie wigs, fringe vests, and flower power outfit. Little late for flower power, but whatever. But the actual music on here was primarily Steve Hoffman on vocals and most of the songwriting. Now, he was in a band called Mystic Astrologic Crystal Band. I am not familiar with them. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to go check it out. So he co-writes and does production from, I guess, what's his name? Bob M. I'm not even going to pronounce it. M. Niger? I don't know. But he also did the incidental music for the show, too. 2 tracks by Harvey Michael Price and Dan Walsh. They were the songwriters behind Temptation Eyes from the Grassroots. Steve Barry, Grassroots producer, and ABC Dunhill A&R was involved with a couple of the other tracks. Came as a gatefold LP. I should have brought mine. Every time I do this damn show, I forget to bring up the record. Now, I picked up a copy of this because I did not have one. And it was dead. Well, the cover had a little bit of wear, just a tiny bit, but the record is absolutely perfect. So I slapped it on, fired up the Techniques with the Shure V15, and voila, what you're hearing here is what, well, I always do rips with. Most of the tracks are pretty short. This record, I think, original pressings are kind of collectible, $15 to $50, depending on condition. Now, again, I didn't go in there. I think, didn't this get re-released for Record Store Day, maybe? Possibly repress? I don't know, but what you're hearing today is off of first pressing on ABC vinyl. It sounds pretty darn good. And then, of course, giving my spiel, I can't keep up with the chat. All right, let's keep going. I will catch up with the chat here in a second. I do appreciate everybody for tuning in and supporting the Warehouse. The whole goal here, if you're new here, is just to turn you on to stuff. And who in the hell is talking about Saturday morning cartoon records? Just saying. Anyway, it's kind of fun. All right, next track we're going to listen to, kids, is called Wild Dreams and Jelly Beans. All right, 1970, Lancelot Link and the Evolution Revolution. All right.
Wild dreams, jelly beans, how can I sleep? I tingle from my fingers all the way to my feet. Tick-tock, 4 o'clock, morning is near. My head is kinda dizzy and I'm not thinking clear. And I can't understand it. And I can't understand it. I can't understand what she been holding out on. Jet planes, freight trains, my heart's beating fast. It's pounding out the rhythm of a hydrogen blast. Blind bats, alley cats, why can't you see just what what the thought of loving you is doing to me. And I can't understand it. And I can't understand it. I can't understand what she's been holding out on me. You come crying on my shoulder, telling me your troubles, then you're gone, gone, gone. And lady,
I believe that. I believe that.
Under the phone, it beats like a drum. It's driving me down. Wild dreams, jelly beans. How can I sleep? I tingle from my fingers all the way to my feet. Tick tock, 4 o'clock, morning is near. My head is kinda dizzy and I'm not thinking clear. And I can't understand it. And I can't understand it. I can't understand what she's been holding out on me.
Oh, Mark.
Hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, and I can't understand it. And I can't understand it. I can't understand what she's been holding out on me. Crying on my shoulder, telling me your troubles, and you're gone, gone. And late at night, I wonder how you feel if you were under the phone. It beats like a drum, it's driving me down. Wild dreams, jelly beans, how can I sleep? Oh, at the fall to my knees when she swings down the street, and I quiver like the stars above. Did anyone can say she made a monkey of me? She's my one and only human love. She's my human love. Human love. Human love.
Steven spending money on Crowded House.
Oh, well, I start out kinda slow, but when I'm ready to go, the trees start to swing and sway. The river starts to flow, and my mind starts to blow whenever she walks my way. She's my human love. Human love. Human love. Love, good love, walking hand in hand. It's grand, keeping your good loving. It's part of my plan. It's grand.
Eleanor, you can do that.
Oh, I fall to my knees when she swings down the street, and I quiver like the stars above. If anyone can say she made a monkey of me, she's my one and only human love. She's my human love. Human love. Human love. Love.
Yeah, I was thinking, could this even go into the realm of sunshine pop? Maybe. It's very bubblegum. Think about all the bubblegum stuff that was out. This fits right in with Yummy, Yummy, Yummy or Green Tambourine. When you're looking back over this record, usually it gets a lot of praise because it seems to be a little bit above average of your average children's record of the day. But I have no issues with this record at all. I think it's got, very well produced. The songs are professionally written and arranged. Hoffman's vocals sound clean. It's sound as good as any other bubblegum track that I think was produced during that era. I'm not exact, it shares the Grassroots, whoever was the Grassroots, because the Grassroots were one of those bands kind of, the band never played on their own stuff. The first song that we played, Shala Love You, was originally a Grassroots demo. So I was going to say, if you're like a Grassroots completist, you may want to seek this out because there's a lot of, it's like a long lost cousin to the Grassroots. Yummy Love that we just heard was good. Wild Dreams was good. I don't know. But the critics, you know, they look at this, it's pretty good. I mean, there's no classics on here. It's not like Sugar Sugar or Honey Honey, but just decent tracks, you know. Let's play another track, Keep This Dog Moving. That was Yummy Love. Let's play, what do we have up next? Let's play Magic Feeling. It's more of the same, but damn it, it makes me feel good. All right, here we go.
There's a love light shining on me, and it's always hanging over like a four-leaf clover, and I'm lucky as a one man can be. Cause you got the kind of loving, man, you got me
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Every time that I love you, girl, there's always something special inside. Whoa, cause baby, you bring that magic, wonderful feeling, baby, baby, baby. I can feel your love in everywhere.
That's fantastic. On the 27th?
Everybody wishes that they were me, because I get all your loving, baby. You got something in us like a spell that makes me believe that I could never quit you. No, I'll never put you in. Every time that I love you, girl, there's always something special inside. Whoa, whoa, 'cause baby, you bring that magic, wonderful feeling, baby, baby, baby. I can feel your love in everywhere. Can you feel it? Feel the magic? Can you feel it deep inside of you? Can you feel it? Feel the magic deep inside. Baby, you bring that magic, wonderful feeling, baby, baby, baby. I can feel your love in everywhere. Can you feel it? Feel the magic? Can you feel it deep inside of you? Can you feel it? Feel the magic deep inside. Baby, you bring that magic, wonderful feeling, baby, baby, baby. I can feel your love in everywhere.
I'm trying to think back. You mentioned, who was it that mentioned the Lancelot Link? Who had mentioned the Lancelot? Okay. Well, no. Who mentioned the Lancelot Link lunchbox? Jesus, I can't find it now. I have to scroll back. I'm trying to remember if I remember any kids having that back in the day. I remember in elementary school, my first lunchbox that I got was the Roadrunner. I don't have that one. I might still have it. And then the other one I had was the Hair Bear Bunch. If you remember the Hair Bear Bunch, I still have it. It's downstairs. I should go get it. I'm not going to go get it during the show. Maybe tomorrow night for the listening party, I'll bring it out. But I still have my Hair Bear Bunch one. What else did I have? I remember a lot of people used to have that Snoopy's lunchbox. The Snoopy lunchbox was kind of shaped like his house, and he, looked like his dog house. What else do I remember? I don't remember any Monkeys lunchboxes or Beatles lunch. That might have been two. That's two before. Kids in my day wouldn't have had those. I do remember some kids come to school with Beatles Yellow Submarine boxes. That must have been pretty. I do remember those. But it was always kind of a thing. Who had the cool lunchbox? That's the way I looked at it. I took pride in whatever lunchbox that I had, Kathy had a Monkeys one. I guess I kind of remember the Monkeys ones, but maybe not. DC's off to soccer. Thanks, DC, for stopping in. Oh my God. I just wanted to hop on here and say there's nothing better than red hot monkey love. Now off to soccer. I guess. I remember a lot of thumbs up used in the Lancelot Link TV show. That's because that's probably all they could do. August 20th. Fantastic, Kathy. Yep, the Peanut Snoopy lunchbox was kind of popular. I had a Scooby-Doo lunchbox too. I had Scooby-Doo, I had the Roadrunner, and I would get a new lunchbox every year. And that was like a big deal. You know, that I could talk my mom into, I got to go get my lunchbox for this year. It was a big deal. I'd change them out every year. I just swear to God. God, I hadn't thought about that in years. My first lunchbox was an Incredible Hulk, and it came with underoos. I had a Roy Rogers lunchbox with a broken glass thermos. Yeah, my mom was always worried about the thermos cracking. So after a while, she would take the thermoses, she would throw them away. So I had my Hair Bear Bunch lunchbox without a thermos. Yeah, see, I like the metal lunch boxes because you could use those as weapons if you got in a fight on the way home. The plastic ones, not good. The metal ones, good. Timothy had Hulk underoos. That's a little bit fantastic. See, I was too old for underoos. Caitlin had a Peanuts one. Yeah. Oh, I also had a $6 Million Man lunchbox. I remember those. And how about an Evel Knievel? A lot of the boys had Evel Knievel lunchboxes too. Do you remember those? Oh God, I don't remember any Kiss lunchboxes. That was later. Wasn't that around Alive 2 when they put out a lunchbox? Somewhere around in there. New York Jets lunchbox. Don't have it anymore, but it came with a 1969 New York Jets metal garbage can with all their pics on it. Still have that. That is cool. All right, well, let's keep going. Lunch boxes. Man, I haven't thought about that in forever. Okay. I have a lunchbox on the shelf 5 feet away next to my Bee Gees, Welcome Back Kotter, Puffin stuff. I have over 40 lunchboxes from the 70s and 80s. I remember the Puffin stuff one, and Welcome Back Kotter. See, by that time, that was too late. I only did that in elementary school. You couldn't do that in middle school. You had Hair Bear Bunch sheets? I'm jealous. Pookie says the Metallica Ride the Lightning school lunchbox is going for $59. Here we go. And I always had a Vegemite sandwich in my lunchbox. That's how you get to like Vegemite. When you have to eat it as a child, you get used to it. Yeah, that never took off here. And a lot of people had never heard about Vegemite until Men at Work. All right, what did we just play? Magic Feeling? Okay, we'll play another track. We're going to play, let's look. Let's play the track live. All right. No.
You can't think living much, baby. You're not giving much gas. You haven't started to learn. Life is just a free ride. Come and show your good side. Time was meant for people to burn. You gotta live. That's what we're here for.
I thought it was live. It's
you gotta live. What do we care for? discovered something we've uncovered. Don't you wanna try something new? If you wanna be free, wave your hands and up like me. It's easy, all you got to do. So come on, baby, let your hands hang low. Come on, baby, sway it to and fro. Come on, baby, join the evolution, revolution.
That's what it sounds like.
Try a new way. Every day's a holiday when you started out with a bang. Let yourself go now, won't you? Let us show you how. Come on, follow along with the game. Come on, baby, let your hands hang low. Come on, baby, sway it to and fro. Come on, baby, enjoy the evolution, revolution. Come on now, everybody do it. There's really nothing to it. Everybody do it. There's really nothing to it. Just let your hands hang down and loose and low, and let the revolution show you all you got to know. Whoa, whoa, come on, baby, let your hands hang low. Come on, baby, sway it to and fro. Come on, baby, join the evolution, evolution, revolution, chun, 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 chun.
Yeah, that's the way you end the show on that note. Oh, the fire. Wait a minute. We're making fog and it's buzzing. Anyway, what's your thoughts? I think this is for a kid's record. I guess it's pretty, very grassroots like. Of course it should be since it has that pedigree. What? John Lennon vibe? This? Maybe. It's pretty good. But I don't know. Did this ever get released on CD anywhere? I don't think so. I think it just got the one record store day release, and I don't even know what it sounds like. Like I said, this is off an original first pressing. I had a Captain America lunchbox. Oh yeah, I do remember there were like cartoon, comic book lunchboxes. I'm trying to remember if I remember the Hulk. I don't remember. I'd have to see a picture of the lunchbox first, and then I could go, oh, I remember that. When did New Kids on the Block come out? 30 years ago? I don't know. I couldn't stand it. The first Monkeys. Yeah, kinda. No, monkeys predate these monkeys. Elder, good point. The kids' record that false adults could also enjoy. I think this record's pretty good. I mean, there's nothing that really stands out, but it's solid. I'm thinking Duran Duran. Caitlin, did you ever see Duran Duran back in the day? Yeah, Kathy loves this stuff. That's all good. It's good for a Saturday morning spin. It is definitely positive and upbeat. I will say that. Here we go. Mark says, great stuff. Professional written, open-ended budget, infectious melodies. What more can you want? It's a solid record. Very good. It's good that studio musicians and writers are getting some recognition. Yeah. How much is the Hair Bear Bunch one? But for a lunchbox from that era to be worth any money, it has to have the thermos with it, correct? I mean, I would think that they wouldn't be as much without the thermos. You'd have to have the whole thing. Yeah, that's the tour that I saw. Wasn't really a countdown kid. I avoided Duran Duran. I saw myself as a real pub rock chick, and Duran Duran came out. I was going to see Angels and Radio Birdman gigs around 14 and 15. I just didn't know if you saw Duran Duran, since I was just curious. Caitlin, you like so much stuff that you never know. Timothy hated Duran Duran, but all the girls I liked weren't into Black Flag or the Minutemen. Probably not. But I thought Duran Duran were fantastic. I could see through their pretty boy facade. I mean, at least the Andy Taylor, the first 3 albums. I mean, Rio is a masterpiece. One of my all-time favorite records of all time. Perfect record. Rio was a perfect record. Once Andy Taylor left, it just wasn't quite the same. I couldn't get into that later stuff. Rio was the peak, and everything else just kind of went down after that. And the problem with Duran Duran is that they peaked so early. But Rio is a perfect record. Oh my Lord. And it just, I never get tired of that record either. Kayla, okay, I'm well aware how good, what time is it? Oh, it's 32 minutes. We need to wrap this dog up. Oh, I'm well aware how good Duran Duran were. I remember Planet Earth being a hit in Australia, but they were strictly for countdown kids. Australia was the first place outside UK to take. Rio's got a lot of great bass lines on it. Yes. Yeah, Hungry Like a Wolf is what brought me into it because at the time, Hungry Like a Wolf came out, there wasn't really anything quite like it. It was kind of new and fresh. And Duran Duran had their own sound. I dug it. I still dig it. Yes, the thermos raises the value. Even just the thermos goes for high prices. Yep. I never liked the reflex. I went, Tim, what do you, the reflex? What are you talking about? Elder. Always looking for an opportunity. All right, kids, we're going to wrap this up. We always try to keep these shows to about a half an hour. But anyway, Lancelot Link and the Evolution Revolution. Say that real fast. 1970. I kind of dig it. I think this may pop up in the warehouse again. Anyway, you never know. It's just checking these records out, man. Who would ever, if I wasn't going to do this series, I wouldn't check it out. Now I know what it sounds like. I feel fulfilled. Anyway, everybody have a good day today. Don't forget, Byron and my birthday bash on Sunday. Psychedelic breakfast tomorrow. I might be able to crank out another show. I don't know. We'll see. I got a lot of work to do this weekend. The weekends are very busy for me to build shows and everything. Anyway, keep it real. Rap the Rascal. And for God's sakes, buckle up. And we will see you on the next show. Keep it clean and have a good day, everybody. We will see you.